What's cracking, soldiers? MANdler here at the Man Cave. Before I answer my Ask MANdler question of the day, I want all you guys' feedback on something. I'm sure by now you have probably seen some of my sweet t-shirts that I have in my storefront in my website. If you haven't, you can check out the link below in the description portion of this video and take a look. Now, it is amazing to me that I have not taken action on this yet, but it is something as a purveyor of all meatheads out there and the guiding light of the meathead truth that I do this. And that is, I need to design a tank top. That's right. Right now I'm thinking, because summer is approaching, that all of us need one. Why? We need to let our arms breathe a little bit, and we're all meatheads. We need to show off the fruits of our labor. Now, what I want to know is what you think I should do with them. Right now I'm just thinking just a plain white Swole Patrol tank top. Nothing special about it. Simple enough, something nice, sweet, lets people know you're awesome, and probably more awesome than them. What I want to know though is if you think I should expand upon that. Let me know which style of t-shirt and what color you think I should pursue, and I will most certainly get it out to you all. So do yourself a favor. Click the link below. Let me know if you haven't seen what t-shirts I offer, what styles and what colors you think would work best to let your arms breathe and to show off your swole. Like I said, we're all meatheads and we all need tank tops. Click the link below. Do a little bit of homework for me. Now, time for some knowledge dropping. Alright guys, this Ask MANdler question is kind of important right now, because during the metamorphosis, this is something we're wanting to focus on, and that's dropping fat. Now, this one comes from one Corey Churley. Corey wants to know what he can do to drop that last 5 to 10 pounds that's hanging around his midsection. He's been utilizing the finishers, the metabolic conditioning at the end of our training routines with great success, but he's having trouble with that last 5 to 10 pounds around his gut. Well, you know, as guys, we typically store fat traditionally around our gut, and for me especially is subscapular, on the back, upper back. Now, that last 5 to 10 pounds is something we can easily address with a couple things. So another one of your issues is wanting to know whether you should implement, on top of the finishers and the metabolic conditioning, more traditional cardiovascular exercises for a prolonged period of time. And if so, you think, yo MANdler, what should I use? Should I use treadmills? Should I use stationary bikes? Should I use Concept 2 rowers? Well, let me address these one at a time and I will set you straight, brother. So hold on, here we go. First things first, Corey, congratulations on kicking ass with the finishers product. It only works if you kick ass and do it intensely. So clearly you're doing that, and I applaud you for that. Now, the last 5 to 10 pounds you're wanting to lose around the midsection, it is feasible for you to lose them. You do have to pay a little bit more closer attention to certain things, but I'm going to help you out with that. Number one, I want you to understand that all of my videos are catered to power athletes and strength enthusiasts. I don't work directly with any endurance-based athletes. So I'm going to work with more guys in strongman, powerlifting, guys that play football, more explosive sports that deal with short bursts of energy versus more long distance stuff like triathletes or cross-country guys. So with that, I want you to understand the reason I implement metabolic conditioning over traditional cardiovascular long distance runs and like long distance biking or anything like that that utilizes more of the oxidative system is that I want to maintain my muscle mass. And whenever we get into an oxidative state, whenever we basically start using that oxidative system, what's going to happen is we're going to be burning fat, but we're also going to be breaking down a lot of muscle tissue for ATP, and that's not something we want. We want to maintain all the muscle we have. So that's number one why I like doing more metabolic conditioning. So do not do any of the stationary bike, number one, for that fact. Number two, that's going to get your hip flexors pretty tight, which we don't want in any power sport. I would say if you do want to use like a Concept 2 rower, that's great, you know, for getting the blood flowing before you do your dynamic warm-up. And also treadmill, I can think of 1,000 things I'd rather be doing than running on a treadmill. All right, so of all of those, you know, just completely axe any notion that you have to do cardiovascular training in the traditional sense to burn fat. Another thing you need to address is your diet. I know you mentioned in your email that you've been following a pretty strict diet, but you also mentioned you've been drinking a little bit of beer, and I can attest to this. Let me tell you, bro, the first probably 10 pounds when I'm dieting down for my metamorphosis is really easy to lose. All right, within a couple weeks, I'm gonna get pretty ripped for most people's standards. But for me to get as ripped as I want, those last couple pounds are gonna be tough. And that's when I have to eliminate certain things from my diet. I have to cut back on the amount of kind of empty calories like alcohol and certain things that really don't have any place in your diet. So when you're dieting, when you're trying to drop those last 5 to 10 pounds, number one, you gotta be patient. And number two, you have to answer this question. Is this, whatever it is I'm ingesting, helping me get to my goals? If it's not, then you need to eliminate that shit, because those last 5 to 10 pounds, I got news for you, man. They're tough. They are tough to burn off. So if you can answer that question with some honesty and honestly say, yo, this beer is helping me get ripped, then go for that beer. But if not, then just, like I said, cut it out of your system. So hopefully that helps. If you have any other questions, let me know. But I honestly feel like you just need to clean up your diet, stay away from the cardio, whatever you do, and just keep trudging along with your finishers, brick shit out stays, and ultimately you're going to get that ripped athletic physique that you want while maintaining all your muscle mass as well. So hope that helps. If not, send me another email. Hopefully we can get it straightened out. For all you others out there, hopefully that helps. If y'all have any questions about y'all's metamorphosis and what you can do to increase your chances of having the success that you want, send me an email, goelitesc@gmail.com. Have a good night, soldiers. MANdler. Out.